morning, Kanye.
Shut the fuck up.
What's good, YouTube? C1 Mac in the building, back with another video, back with another discussion, back with a reaction, back with another topic. It's a little mixture of all of that today. For the longest of time, us black people have to find answers and resolution to a lot of things. And for some reason, we have a hard time doing it in a peaceful manner or in a
3 hours later,
diligent manner without being aggressive per se, or feeling attacked or this, that, and the other, right? One of the questions today is, why are black women finding black men less desirable, right?
Yes.
We're gonna sit here and take a look at a video brought to you by
These nuts. Got him.
the DailyRapUpCrew. They create a lot of content, so shout out to them. This is a video that they created. I'm just gonna look at the video for a second and give you my end of the bargain. I'm not sure if we will get a definite answer today, but I hope we reach one step closer. Yeah. So without further ado, let's take a look at it first, see what they're gonna say about a whole lot of things, and then I'll give you my perspective, my opinion from my point of view. Now, of course, with that being said, black women will know the answer to this more than anything, but you know, I want to give y'all my take on my end as well. Just a little bit. Let's check this video out and see what we got.
Says, are black women finding black men undesirable or less desirable, I should say.
Yeah, I feel like you can't speak for all women, like all black women.
Can you play that first clip that I sent you? Like,
let me see this ridiculous.
It's gonna be great.
I met a nerdy guy. He's really sweet. We're both ambitious and educated. That's exactly the type of guy I wanted.
His own Clubhouse.
It's just like there's no turning back because these dusties are dusty. Like,
alrighty then.
they just belong in a coffin.
Ma'am.
I agree.
Ladies, I'm so happy that we loving white men.
Okay.
Because they are the most sweetest, wonderful men, caring, loving, patient, honorable, wonderful guys.
Wait, listen.
And you know what's so sad? Our mothers should have left the black man a long time ago.
Ain't no fucking way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Oh,
damn.
Baby.
So, this,
if
y'all don't know, this is a clubhouse room, and it was a white man appreciation
This is
post.
one of the sweet ones. Too.
Yeah, and it was just black women showing their appreciation, but at the same time, like showing their displeasure for black men. So the only reason I asked this question is because I'm on social because obviously the podcast, but whatever the case is. But I see a constant trend of black men ain't shit. Black men are dusties. Black men are broke. Black men are the weakest link. Black men are this, that, and the third. Where it was even to the point where there's trends of black women like, oh, get you a white man, girl, leave these black dudes alone. There's a trend on TikTok. Y'all don't
First
see
of all,
these?
maybe the algorithm is really blessing me with some beautiful positivity because I don't be seeing this neck. I don't even know what you're talking about.
It's crazy.
That is.
I seen this one girl and she was putting up a lot of videos on TikTok, and she was bitter. Like, honestly, that's just what it is. They're bitter. They're very bitter. Like, girl, heal from that. Like, to say that, like, wow, that was actually like, that was hurtful. Like, wow. That was really bitter.
So what about y'all? Like, do y'all see this in the community or?
I mean, you see it, you hear it, you live it. Like, you know what I mean? It's crazy because like these videos, that video or that sound clip doesn't like do it. Like, you know what I mean?
Justice.
There's so much more, and then it's just like you always gotta get this challenge and roar from most black women. You know what I mean? Well, I don't want to say most, but majority, I would say. It's hard because I don't want to say it's
It seems like most because of the social media. Like that's what
what's highlighted.
Yeah.
I don't want to say that's in my home as well, but it's kind of hard. I'm not gonna lie.
In your home?
I'm saying it's not at my home,
okay.
but I'm saying like it's hard.
Yeah, I mean, the negative gets a lot of promotion, so that's kind of all we see. Like I ain't gonna hold you, like, but it's rough because that's all you see on social media and that's all you hear nowadays. Like even when you dating, know what I mean, it's like if you're not paying the bill, blah blah, then you worthless.
Get you a Chad. I think that's the quote you be hearing.
Oh yeah, then they had the white boy summer going on. Like
it's great.
Where's the white boy
Where
summer?
were we?
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe where y'all live in Jersey?
Yeah,
maybe the
I'm
part
from
of Jersey.
Hoboken. She's from Jersey City.
It must be a New York thing.
Yeah, it must be a New York thing.
Things are different in
that's
the
just
different
straight up
regions of the U.S.
Love
It's
y'all
definitely
here.
different.
I'll give you a hug from over here. Nobody cares about that type of negativity. Nobody even spread that. It don't even plague my circle. Like I don't. I'm really
We might have to
baffled.
move out to Jersey.
Yeah, I mean,
That's just that's
I'm
crazy.
starting to think it's NY though. You know what I mean? Maybe
It might be
Why?
NY.
Yeah, y'all need to move. The rent's too high.
Bunch of bitter
in
baby
England.
mamas and shit.
England.
That's
Oh, yeah.
that's sad. They got to heal though. They got to heal. That's sad.
And Canada too, Toronto. Like
All right, I'm gonna cut it off here. There's no way to say this in a really simple manner. There's a lot of stuff that you have to dissect. There's a lot of things to dissect. There is some truth. There is truth that is, I'm gonna say is some women. I can't say it's half. I can't say majority of black women. I can't say most black women. I can't say half black women. The reasons why is because based on your surroundings, it could be different regions. It could be a different city in the region or whatever. And the energy, depending on the lifestyle that you grew up around, your surroundings, what you deal with on an everyday basis, what you see, what you come across. That's why you will always feel like it is most. Because if you go out here every single day, say you're in a small town or a small city, and 90% of the people you come across all think the same way or do similar things or all about the same thing on social media or whatever, and it's outwardly, and that's all you see, and you rarely see positivity, then of course you're going to feel like in a bigger spectrum, especially when you go on the social media and see the same thing, that it's going to be most of places because a lot of people agree to stuff. Now, with that being said, you have to understand that when something good is happening in life, it does not get the publicity or the promotion or the shares or enough approval, likes, comments across the people as much as negativity does. Just like news get their biggest amount of ratings from negativity, from bad news, this, that, and the other. They are there to keep you informative and a lot of different things, but people just naturally draw to negative news more than positive. And when you sit there and you're around an environment that's really negative or really going through a similar thing of some sorts, and you see it on the news as the same thing, or you go on social media and your social media is the same thing, because most likely your social media is going to be in a close net of your area, right? So let's say you're a person, you're a black man or a black woman that get hurt by a black man or a black woman. You don't give yourself time to heal. You try to move forward or try to enjoy the single life, but never give yourself the proper time to heal, and you move on into another relationship, or you move on doing something that you shouldn't do. Or maybe because the relationship you got mistreated or you went through some type of abuse, now you feel some type of way, you're hurt, you're bitter, you're either going to be really, really sensitive to the next person that's trying to get into your life and you're skeptical and your wall is up, or you're going to sit there and want to become that person because now you feel like they had so much power over you that you feel like in a certain type of way you want to have that type of power. It could be towards a person that don't even deserve it. So with that being said, I think it goes from where we grew up from, where we in a 2-parent home, where we in a single mom home that was able to be there, where we in a single mom home that was always working. And different types of moms had different mindsets and different things while being a single mom trying to be there for their children. Then you sit there and you think about the level of education, the environment that you're around every day, whether it was the projects and stuff like that, versus other people that might not even been in the projects, lived in a nice area, decent area, whatever. Then you change it up to, okay, what are you attracted to? What have you been watching? What is the thing that most of your peers talk about as you grow up? What are the things that you see most of your life? That varies. And then as you keep on going on and going on, you start seeing these separations in a way. I think it's the fact that, one, the ideal of what black women want are kind of similar but yet kind of different. And it starts to show if you were sitting there talking to a woman that possibly live in a project that wants her life to be like a rap video or this, that, and the other, versus a woman that might have lived in the projects and went out and decided to be something bigger, something greater. The environment doesn't define her. Versus a person that might have lived in the suburbs and, you know, they just like hood people because they listen to rap videos, they love rap music, they, you know, shown in social media is what is advertised a lot, is what's promoted, and, you know, your friends and stuff talk to you about all of that stuff. Versus a girl that might go through the same thing, but she chooses to go for a different, just based off of how she feels. So with that being said, hopefully on both ends, because, you know, mainly I think it's the simple fact that you're going to have black women that are hurt, just like black men are hurt. And you got to have the proper way and the proper time to heal. And you can't really gauge that off of statistics and anything like that. You kind of have to gauge that off of you to a certain extent. You can use statistics and friends and all of that advice to kind of get a ballpark idea, but then you also have to gauge yourself and understand yourself and figure out where you are and check with yourself to see where you're at in the healing process and the understanding all that happened, whether it was worth your time or not. That if we all take time to heal, if we all don't take time to lash out at people, and if we all just try to stay away from people that are naturally toxic for you, just because they might have the resources, just because they might have the money, doesn't mean that the way that they do things is actually healthy for you or righteous or the right way to do things. They get into the money, it is. But does it really honestly fit you deep down inside? Or are you willing to sit there and put your values or things in risk in order just because this person gets more money than most people? Black women, please let me know what y'all think. I know I'm missing out on a lot of stuff that I could break down, that I could say, or I'm probably not even thinking about. Please comment down and below what it could be, what it could possibly be, of the reason why black men are less attractive or less desirable for black women. And you know, thank you for watching this video. Please leave a like. Definitely subscribe to my channel if you like my content. It would definitely help me a lot in supporting the YouTube algorithm and my journey. Until next time, YouTube, C1 Mac.